Check. If you are developing a class-based view, I should write what here? Class. Okay, you need to develop which one? Class. Now, I'm trying to use function-based view because you'll be knowing the coding. If it is a class-based view, you don't require to write the code. You should give only a template name and what is that model form name. That's all. Okay. But I'm trying to write it by using which one? Functions. Now, what is the name of the function is doctor add. What is the name of the view is doctor add is the name of the view, and this is having a request. This is having a request. Okay, right. So here you are trying to use if request dot method, if the request dot method equal to which one? Post. Means if the request method is a post, right? If the request method is what here? Post. What happened here? Double equal. Yes. If the request method is a post, what do you have to do? You have to create one form. What is the name of the form you are creating from? From application one dot forms. From application one dot forms, import. What is the name of the form? Doctor form. So doctor form, and you are saying some D equal to doctor form, and you are populating this doctor form with which data? Post data. And after populating it, you are saying if doctor dot is valid. Okay, doctor dot is valid. Doctor dot is valid. Then you are saying doctor dot say. Doctor dot say. And after that, you are redirecting. So you are saying redirect. What is the name of the function is? A redirect. But where is a redirect is? Shortcuts. And this is redirect. You are redirecting to which one? Home. You are redirecting to which one? Home. Okay. But you don't want to redirect. You want to, you are redirecting to which one? Home. But you don't want to redirect to home. Okay, let it be. Let this as it is. Now save. I'm just writing here what? Save. After saving, I want to display the same form so that you can able to add another doctor. Okay, then I'm creating one empty form. What is the name of this? Doctor form. I'm creating one empty form, and this form you are rendering it. I'm writing a response equal to render. Okay, response equal to render. I'm writing a request to comma. What is the name of this? Add doctor. Add doctor. Add doctor template dot HTML. Add doctor template dot HTML. Message option is not visible. If message option is visible, you are charting, right? How you chart? Kumar, how you are charting here? If message option is visible, how you are charting? अभी charting भी पता ना यार. Huh? I should tell you don't know WhatsApp, how to chart WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram. Huh? What here? You want to see all the people, huh? You want to chat with everyone, huh? Or only faculty? Huh? Faculty, huh? Everyone. Huh? Everyone. Everyone you want to chat, huh? No, right? Then yeah. Everyone you want to chat, huh? इनका प्रॉब्लम वही है, गुड्डू कुमार है ना ये ना. इनका प्रॉब्लम क्या है बोले तो सब लोग नहीं दिखाई दे रहा है. इज सेइंग चार्ट इज डिसेबल. सब लोग दिखाई दिए तो उनको सब लोग है, मैं भी हूँ, सब है. सही है ना? क्या यार आप लोग अजीब का आदमी लोग हैं यार आप लोग. आई शुड पुट इन म्यूजियम योर माइंड. अभी यही है. व्हाट इज द प्रॉब्लम इज राइट. This is a problem. Student will tell sir is not allowing to charter. Not allowing to charter. Huh? They go, yeah. I said I've given only permission. What is this? Host and course. If I say everyone, सब लोग अपने आप चार्टिंग करते रहते हैं, सही है नहीं? क्यों देना यार? You want to talk to everyone, huh? क्या आदमी लोग रहते हैं यार आप लोग? Context is what here? Form. Okay, we'll just give the name as what here? Form. So this is an empty form and I'm rendering this form, and what is the name of the object is form. So return response. Okay, return response. This is how you are returning response. So what is the name of this function is doctor add. Okay, right? But you are rendering this into one template. What is the template? Add doctor template dot HTML. So this is my template. And here I'm giving, what is this? Form. Okay, form method. What is the method is? Post. Form method is a post. Now here I need to render as a template table. So table border is some 1. Table border is 1. And then you are trying to insert the form as what here? Table. You are inserting form as a table. And here you are using input type. So use table row and table column. Input type is submit, right? Input type is a submit, and value, what is the value is save. You are trying to save it, right? Token. So this is submit. And what is the value is given here? Save. Save is a value. And here you need to write CSRF token. CSRF token, right? So this is given. Okay. Anything else? Input tag. Input type is a submit. Value is what? Save. Closer. Okay. Okay. Now this is closed. And here I've given CSRF token. You understood up to this, right? So form as a table and one button I put. One is submit. That is nothing but save. Okay, right? And this is adding. So what I'm doing is, now this template has to be called. This template has to be called or not? Yes. For calling this template, you required one view. For calling this template, you required one view. So that is display. Display add doctor. So display or add doctor what here? Template. So this is a view which will display which template? Add doctor template. Yes, is it required or you can use directly this? Directly you can use this. You don't require this because when you're calling this by using get method, then it will give what? Empty form. If it is a post method, it will do like this. If it is a post, it will do like this. Okay. But I want to render the form along with the message. I want to render the form along with what here? Message. So message. What is that message is? Doctor details. Doctor details what? Added. So this message I want to render within template. So comma. So one more thing I'm sending. What is the name of the parameter? Message. And what is the value of this is message. The value is also what here? Message. Okay. I'm sending the form and even I'm sending what here? Message. Yeah, you can use button. You can use a button here, no problem. But I use input tag. Okay. Right. If you want, you can change it here. What is there in that? So it is after all HTML, right? So here I'll try to display the message. So here I'm displaying the message. Insert. What you are inserting here? Message. So this message, what is the message is? The message I'm sending. See here, I'm sending form as well as message. And this message form is rendered and message is also rendered. Inserted. Form is inserted and message is also inserted. Now for this template, I have to create one view. For this template, I need to create, already we created view, but for home, we need to create one view. That is a base.html. Base.html. Now this is nothing but which one? Home. So there is a request and here I'm writing a response and render request comma base.html base.html and there is an empty context and then I said here return what here response. Now this is displaying which template? Base template. And this base template, now just come to this urls.py and in urls.py, now here I'm trying to import. So from application one.views, from application one.views, import star. Star means everything. All the views are imported. Otherwise, you can import individually. Now here I've given empty. Empty means it will call which view? Home view, right? And there is a path. And what is the path I'm giving is add a doctor or doctor add. Okay, anything you can give. Doctor add. Doctor add. And what is the name of the view? Add a what is the name of the view? Doctor add. Doctor add is the name of the view. Comma name. So name equal to I'm giving same name. Doctor add. So this is also what here? Name. So name. I've given the name and even given what? URL. Given the name as well as what? URL. Okay, right? Take a here. Okay, you put a comma here and comma here. Yes. So there is a home and there is a doctor ad. And what is the name of this here? Doctor ad. Yes. So, okay. Now we'll run this. So Python manage.py run server. Anything is there? No. No. Yes or no? Yes. We should link, right? Base.html. What is the href is? If you click on this add a doctor, you should call. What you should call? I should call or not? Yes. What is the name of this? What is the name? Slash. Doctor. Doctor what? Add. Doctor add or not? Yes. What is the URL? Doctor add. Doctor add is a URL. You want to use this. If you want to use a name, then you can use URL. Okay, you can use what? URL, right? So I just use in this template, I linked it. If we click on this link, then it will call which template? Doctor add. Which view it will call? Doctor add. Okay, right? So now what you do is run the server. So run the server, but error is there here. What is the error is? From application one.views import. Is there error? Some errors are there. Where is the errors is? In models. Models dot py. Model form might be underscore all in doctor model form. So underscore all fields. Fields is a list, right? Huh? I didn't get. It's a square brackets only, right? These are the list of the fields. Okay. What happened here? Underscore all. Miss, huh? No need bracket. Huh? Okay. So underscore all. No, but actually you try to put everything inside the square brackets, right? Okay, right? You put everything in square brackets. So now you are trying to include what here? All, right? So these are nothing but all fields. You are including all the fields, not saved. We'll just save it. So whenever you save it, it will restart. Okay. Now when you run this, first it is run this. This is what home. So there is add doctor, list doctors, add patients, list patients, appointment. Click on add doctor. Oh, unbound. Cannot access local variable message where it is not associated with any value. So in the views.py, this is doctor template, right? Okay, in the views.py, now this variable is created when if the request method is what? Post. But if the request method is get, what is the message is empty. What is the message is empty. So I've taken empty message. So message is empty. I click on add a doctor. Now you can see this is add a doctor. So there is a name and there is what here? Specialization. And there is a contact and there is what is this here? Save. Now you can use division, spans and everything because it is displaying here, right? But I want to display here. I want to display in the middle. How you display in the middle? Division. We'll use a division. Division or directly center tag. Center tag. Okay. I want in the middle of the page. Horizontal middle and vertical middle. Horizontal middle and vertical middle. And then how you display in horizontal and vertical middle? How you display horizontal middle and vertical middle? Division. I should use division only, right? So division you have to use. Okay, right? But you know already how to work with the CSS. I will not tell CSS. All right. So then next we'll try to add the doctor. So doctor name. Okay, you have to put doctor name. So some name will put some student name I'll take. So whose name is what? Rudra. Okay. Specialization. Specialization in what? General. Contact. So just give the contact details. Okay. So now this is how you are writing it. But maximum length is given how much? 15. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So just click on the button save. Now you can see doctor details what? Added. Okay, right? So doctor details are added. But here you are not verifying is it this doctor is already added or not. So why? Because is it doctor name is a unique? No. Because there are two doctors with the same name or not? Yes. So it is identified with what? ID. Okay. If you don't define the primary key, what is the default primary key it will take? ID. What is the default primary keys? ID. Right? So name is given specialization and one more is a contact. So you can add one more. You can add one more. So Dr. Abhishek is there. Okay, right. So cardio, cardio na. Okay, contact. अभी ये लोग सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर्स नहीं होते, डॉक्टर्स है अभी, हाँ. Okay. Okay, right. Now this is again click on which one? Save. So now this doctor is also saved. Okay, right. You can enter some doctor details, but two are enough. So some Madhu is there. Okay. So specialization. What is the specialization? Ortho is there. Ortho, and this is a contact. Click on what here? Save. Now all these details are saved, but how can you verify? All these details are saved, but how can you verify? You have to, because this is what? SQLite. SQLite, right? Then you have to register with what? Admin. You have to register with admin, or you create another view. Create another view. And what is the name of the view is? Okay, list doctors. What is the name of the view is? List doctors. And here I am saying a request. I want to list all the doctor details. Then I'm writing here query set. So there is a query set. And query set equal to doctor dot. Okay, doctor dot model manager dot model manager dot all. And then you are trying to render this into one template. I'm saying here render. What you are rendering? Request comma list doctors underscore template dot html comma. You are trying to send the context, and this context name is what? Query set. You are sending the query set to what? Template. See here. You are sending the query set to the template, and then you are saying return. What you are returning here? Response. You are returning the response. Okay, right? So you have to create one template. And what is the name of the template? List doctors underscore template dot html. And this inherit, I'm saying extends. And what is the name of the template? Base dot html. Base dot html. And here you are rendering it by saying table. So table, some border is now block. You have to open the block. So always you add content by using a block. So you can have a multiple blocks, but I created only one block. So this is the beginning of the block, and this is what here? End of the block. Because you always add extra content by overriding blocks, right? So in this block, I'm creating a table. Some 50%. Okay, right? Then after that, I need to read the data. For row in which one? Query set. Means every time you are reading one model instance from what? Query set. What query set contain? One model instance or multiple? Then you are saying table row. Okay, table. So you are inserting row dot row dot. So row dot doctor name. So that is a, sorry, name specialization. First one is a name. Okay, there is a name. Row dot name. So this is row dot name. And table data, you are inserting row dot specialization. Okay, row dot specialization. Okay, specialization. Row dot specialization is it. And next one is table data row dot contact. Contact, right? Row dot contact. TD, sorry. Okay, right? Row dot contact. Now before this, if you want any heading, you can put the heading, right? Table row, table heading. So what is this here? Name. Correct? Yes or no? So specialization. So table heading. And what is the next one is contact. So define this. So all the things are defined. Now that's all. Close the table is open and table is closed. For loop should be closed. Very good. अच्छा practice कर रहे यार. So there is a beginning of the for and there is what? End of the for. So there is a beginning of the for and end of the for. So this is a beginning of the block and this is the end of the block, right? Okay, now you have to create a view. You have to create a view for this, right? So how can you create a view? Just go to views.py. Now here already created view, right? And this view has to be called or not? Yes. Go to urls.py and here you add the path. So what is this here? Doctor list. And what is the name of this here? List doctors. List doctors and name equal to what is the name of this here? Doctor list. Okay, right? So done this. Done this, sir? Okay. So refresh. So listed doctors, not linked. So we have to link with which one? Base template. Go to the base template and here give the name. So slash, what is the name of this? Doctor list. So the name of this is doctor list. Okay, right? Now click on this. Oh, doctor is not defined. We have to import the model. Doctor.objects.all. So from application one dot models, import which model? Doctor model. See, you have to rectify. See, when you do the project, you'll get the errors, but you have to rectify. Now this is name. Okay, 2 times added specialization and one more is what? Contact. Because we refreshed it, right? So name is there, specialization is there, and one more is a contact. Okay. So this is a add doctor and this is a listed doctor. Okay, now these are the list of doctors. Then next is what? Add a patient. Now here, if you want, you can put one more. What is that? Edit details and delete details. I want to edit. It means I want to modify. For example, you want to modify the contact details or you want to delete this doctor. Then you can put 2 more buttons here. And what is that button says? Edit and one more is delete. You can put 2 buttons. One is edit and one more is a delete. So when you click on edit, then it should edit the details of this doctor. If you click on delete, then this doctor has to be deleted, right? So how do this? Okay, right? So then next is, we'll add a, you want me to add that? Huh? No, you will do it. Upload kar de, or you want me to do it? Huh? What, yeah? Hmm. This is nothing but table data. Table data. What do you need to add here? I should add one link. I should add one link. A href. You have to add one link. Now this is a link. A link later. What is the link is edit. Here you add one link. Okay, what is that? A href. Okay, then hash. And here I'm not adding now. So this is what here? Delete. Okay, right? One is edit and one more is a delete. Yes, you are trying to edit this doctor details. You are trying to delete this doctor details. So that is edit, and one more is what? Delete. If I click on edit, you should able to edit this doctor details. If I click on delete, then I should delete this doctor details. But you edit and delete not by using name. You edit or delete by using primary key. What is the primary key? Is ID. Okay, it means you should send ID as a primary key. But I think it is SQLite, right? SQLite create a primary key, huh? Right? So anyway, edit and delete. Okay, we'll try to edit it by using what? Name. Doctor name. And we'll try to delete it by using what here? Doctor name. Okay, right? Okay, then if you want to create, now these are two more operations like th, and this is edit, and here I'm writing th, and this is what here? Delete. So I just put as a heading so that now this is editing and this is what here? Deleting. Okay, once I click on edit, then I should able to edit the details of this doctor. Alright? But what details you should edit? I should edit only, yeah, I should able to edit the details. Like if any changes in name, okay, changes in name or changes in what specialization or changes in what contact. Changes in name or changes in specialization and changes in what contact, right? Okay, right? Then what do you do it? You create a view. You create a view. So in this view, what do you have to do? Now this is doctor edit, and here you have a request, and there is a request comma. You have to send a name. Okay, what is a parameter here? Name. Because we are trying to edit the details by using what here? Name. We are trying to edit the details by using name. Then you get the details of doctor by saying doctor dot objects dot get. So get a name equal to what here? Name. So this name is nothing but field name, and this name is nothing but value. You are trying to read the details of that doctor, and after reading the details of that doctor, you should populate that doctor details. I should populate that doctor details. When if the request method is what? Get. So this is, if the request method is get, you are reading the doctor details. What you are doing? You are reading the doctor details. When if the request method is what? Get. If you want, you can write it. If request dot what here? Method double equal to which one? Get. If the request method is a get, I'm handling both. Then what do you have to do? You have to create one form. What is the form is? What is a form is? Doctor's form. You are creating one doctor. Are you getting on not what I'm doing it? See, you are reading the details. Means when you click on that edit, when you click on the edit, then it should populate the doctor form with the details. Whose details? It should populate the form with whose details? Doctor details. I should populate the form with whose details? Doctor details. Yes. Then how can I populate the form with the doctor details? You have to create a form. But before that, you should read the details of what? Doctor. But where is the details of doctor is in doctor model. Then you are reading the details of doctor D equal to you are saying doctor dot model manager dot what is the name of the method is get. So there will be only one doctor with that name or not? Yes. There will be only one doctor with that name. So you are reading the details of that doctor. But this is when if the request method is what? Get. Because this doctor edit is trying to handle how many methods? Two methods. It is trying to handle how many methods? Two methods. Two request methods. One is get and one more is what? Post. In get method, I should display the form with the details. Whose details? Doctor details. I should display whose details? Doctor details. So here I'm writing if request dot, this is what I'm telling you. If request dot method double equal to which one? Get. If the request method is a get, you have to read the details of doctor and this details has to be populated within the form. This details has to be put inside what? Form. These details has to be put inside a form, right? How you populate these details within the form? By using instance. By using which one? Instance. Now this is an instance or not? Yes, this is an instance. Which instance it is? Model instance. Now here I'm creating one form. Form equal to what is the name of the form? Doctor form. What is the name of the form? Doctor form. And here I'm using a keyword argument called which one? Instance. And what is the name of the instance? Doctor. It means you are trying to put or you are trying to populate whose details? Doctor details. You are trying to populate doctor details within the form. And after this, you have to render this form within one template. You have to render this form within the template. You are saying response. Response equal to render. Response equal to render request comma. What is the name of the template is? Edit. What is this? Edit doctor. Edit doctor underscore template dot HTML. And to this, you are sending it by saying context. And this is a form is a key. And what is the value is form. So there is a key and value and return. What do you return here? A response. What is the written here? A response. But else if request dot anyway, second method is post only. Now if the request method is what? Post. If the request method is a post, what do you need to do? It is not a get request, right? It is which method? Post method. Then what we have to do? We have to populate which data? Post data. And you have to replace old data with what? New data. So old data is nothing but this is old data or not? Yes. This is old data. When this is, if the request method is what? Get. So what will I do is, I'll just put this where? Outside, because it has to be used in how many methods? Two methods. That is in get method as well as post method. Now here I'm writing, what should I write here is form. I'm writing a form and what is the name of the form? Doctor form. And here I'm saying request dot post comma instance. Instance equal to which one? D. It means you are modifying these details with what? These details, right? And after that, you are saying if form dot is what? Valid. Then you are saying form dot save. Form dot save. You are saying form dot save. And then will you redirect to the same view or different view? Same view. You redirect to the same view. Okay, form dot save. And if you want, you can take one message and this message can be rendered. So there is a message, and initially message is what? Empty, and you are trying to render. See here. Actually, what you can do is this code. Okay, what you can do is now this is return response, right? So read the details, and if the request method is this, then post it. Read the details and post it. Otherwise, if the request method is what? Get. So then create a form, create a response, and return response along with what here? Message. So what is the default message is? Empty. So what is the values? Message. But initially what is the message is? Empty message. And this message I put here. This is message, and save it. And what is the message is? Doctor details. Doctor details what? Updated. So doctor details are updated here, right? So this is when, if the request method is what here? Post. If the request method is post, you are populating the old data and as well as what? New data. Then after that, you are saying form dot is valid, and then you are saying form dot save. And what is the message you are displaying? The message what you are displaying is doctor details are updated. So doctor details are updated. Form, doctor form is I'm creating one empty form again. This is an empty form. Huh? No. So actually you need to redirect. Sorry. Yes. What we'll do is redirect. So redirect to which view? Redirect to which view? Doctors. Doctors what? List. Redirect to doctor list. It return the response. Huh? Return the response or not? So redirect returns response. Redirect to which view? Doctors list view. And then return what here? Response. Yes. Okay. So here message is required or not required? Message is required. Huh? No. Message is required or not required? Not required. Because directly it is showing which one? List. Which one it is showing? Listed is showing it, right? And this is a redirect. And redirect is available in which one? Django.shortcuts. How many functions are imported? Two functions. One is render and one more is what? Redirect. Okay. But anyway, we have to do one by one. Now this is, if the request method is what here? Post. So here you don't require a message. So directly we have a redirected to which one? Doctors list. Okay. And then return what here? A response. Okay. Then we'll link this, not today, but we'll link this and we'll try to finish the rest of the things, but not today, but we'll see tomorrow. Right. But once it is completed, then I'll upload it. Okay. Right. Now today I'll not upload any notes. Understood? Yesterday, and that notes are uploaded. Model relationships and media files I uploaded already. Okay, na? Right. So today I'll not upload notes, but once we finish this, I'll upload it. Okay, right? So we'll see tomorrow. Thank you. We'll see tomorrow. Right.